vibe like I'm stuck. It's time giving it up. She wanna get married tonight, but I can't take a knee cause I'm wearing all white. Me and my bros get twins, but we don't look alike. I don't take naps. Me and the money are way too attached to go and do that. Muscle relax. That in the split put me right on my.
Welcome back to another video. Today is not sponsored by Bang Energy, unless they wanna. If I get back into gym content, slide me. This is a little small update. You know, I want to go over a new product that I've recently picked up. Shout out Facebook Marketplace because I do not have $5,000 or $3,000 to spend on any MacBook. But this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. Introducing my MacBook M2 Max, 32 gigs of RAM, unified memory, or whatever Apple wants to call it. For people who've seen my previous video discussing always making contracts, that MacBook that I had taken away from me, although I rightfully worked hard for it, it's low-key, it doesn't even compare to this. Obviously, this is like 4 generations newer. The old one to be an i9 and like have a terabyte and like 32 gigs as well, it held up. But this thing has been kicking out, I already kicked out 2 videos for other people in like barely a day of me owning this, as you can tell by the SD card still being plugged in. Now that's the new thing. Obviously, like, this is new to me. I'm gonna say that first and foremost because I've had people already side of my story like, oh, isn't that like a little older? Yeah, compared to like the M5 being out, but like the M5 Max, like I need a Max.
I need a Max win. I need a Max win.
Oh. I need a Max because of the workflow. The amount of cores that they have overpowers the other video and photo rendering processes that the other MacBooks have had. Now, although the M5 is pretty strong, I've seen people who do basic like CapCut creation, but I do more 3D rendering and stuff on DaVinci Resolve. And I make my own presets while I'm saving up for full version. So I can't really just drag and drop their stuff, all of their stuff, onto my project files. Like I said, 32 gigs of RAM. This is the terabyte option, which is not a lot, but I have like 4 Lacier hard drives and then a 5 terabyte hub permanently attached to my desk, which I use when I'm offloading large projects because 5 terabytes is a lot. I probably won't use that much, and I'll probably also be deleting and clearing up space over the times of me using the hubs. So I don't have any like mouse or anything yet for it. I just bought it and I got this for a pretty good price. Now, if you look up the M2 Max, the base like back market and Apple refurb, I think there's only 2 on there that I've seen. They go for obviously a more premium because Apple probably just puts their parts back into it, but they've been like $3,000. And for back market, as that's like one of the #1 refurbished and used companies. Hold on, my music is still playing. And it's the 14 M2 Max, 14 inch. And it was, I think, $2,700 for like a good quality one. The fair quality one was $1,780, $1,750 or something like that. And then to match this, 16 inch with 32 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte, damn near perfectly flawless. There's like a little bit of dust in the hinges, which I have to get. I don't know if y'all know like the flosser sticks. Like I'm gonna use a floss stick. I guess not floss. It has bristles on it. I'm gonna use that to clean it out when I go to like Ross or something to get them in a few. But everything else is perfect, like screen. I mean, I have touched it a little bit because sometimes I don't know, I accidentally just get my fingerprints on it. But it's like literally perfect. And I checked the battery life, it's only had 8 cycles on it. The person who I bought it from said that they've only used it a couple times. Did some, you know, got them down to about 1,000. I tried to obviously shoot for like the super low. I was like, yo, it's a little old, like $600. But as you guys know, Apple products hold up pretty well, and to see the reseller value for other refurbished websites, I could not justify spending that much. Although, yeah, like $2,700 compared to $5,000 for the newest one with damn near the same specs. Like, there's obviously trade-offs because if you get a newer chip, it'll last you longer. But the M2 Max has held up. I've done a pretty good amount of research on it. It was either that or the M3 Max. And I even wrote it down on my board for like budgeting purposes. MacBook M2 or M3 with at least 32 gigs of RAM, or no, at least 18 gigs of RAM to 32 gigs of RAM. The 98 gigs of RAM are a little overkill. They go for like, I think I saw one, resold for like $6K. So obviously this chipset's gonna be a lot more advanced. Not the newest thing, but for me, new to me, and really good for me, especially as a startup business, I guess I wouldn't say. I'm not fully a startup because obviously I have some years under my belt, like 2 years under my belt, but like to be doing video projects and photos and stuff for other people, and it to be working out so well that I'm able to be blessed to do these types of purchases now a little bit. Obviously it's not a lot, but it's good for me, and I'm really happy to have gotten here. Everybody starts from somewhere, and a little bit more of a struggle bus on my end, but we've got to this point. As a college graduate, you know, I have other things I need to pay for, and also need to save money while I wait for a job that is going to sustain me for the rest of my days. And also don't want to, obviously, nobody wants to be a full slave to the market. For now, I'm fine with doing it for 2 to 3 years, because, you know, not everybody is getting life handed to them. So I'm just very happy to have this stuff now. Upgrading my camera lens set soon. I want to say by my birthday, August 17th. So, you know, if you want to save the date and like bless me, any brands watching, just kidding. I get like 16 views at the best, because I'm not consistent, and I know that, and I talk a lot, and I'm a yap sesh. But yeah, that's just me being real. So for me to you, take care of yourself, whether you break out in hives, rashes, or you just mentally are degraded a little bit when you're under high stress. Take care of yourself. If you believe in anything, pray. Read books that might help you. I'm trying to get back into it. I've been listening to audiobooks a little bit more, but I focus on working on my ADHD to kind of control like my attention span, so I'm able to physically read again without jumping pages and losing where I'm at and then getting sidetracked. So that being said, love y'all. I'm going to attempt 3 videos every like week and a half, every 2 weeks, or maybe a video a week. We'll try and get the schedule going because I'm more free, obviously a college graduate. I'm just finishing up like a class for my minor, but other than that, catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's like about 100 of you guys, but for the 1,000 people who follow me on my photography portfolio page and the 1,000 people who follow me on my main page, I love y'all if y'all see this. And yeah, let's just keep going. I'm gonna try and obviously work harder. I'm trying to go outside more so I'm able to get more content and just love life a lot more. It's kind of sucky being cooped up in here, but this is obviously where I get my work done. So I'm super grateful for my MacBook that I was able to purchase. And thankful to my family for just believing in me and, you know, being there for me. Although, you know, we bump heads a lot. Wouldn't have it any other way. So yeah, love you guys. Peace out.